Hello friends and very good evening to all of you. My name is Harish and today I am going to discuss a very important topic which you have already seen in the thumbnail. Yes, you are right. Today I am going to discuss data interpretation which is based on time and work, right? So this topic is very important for the banking and insurance exam, and especially it is very important for the mains exam, whether it's SBI mains, whether it's IBPS mains, whether it's RRB mains. This concept is very important for the mains examination. But before starting a session, I just want to I just request to all of you to share the link of this session on all social media platform like Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Telegram, so that each and every student can connect with me and avail the benefit of this session, right? So before starting the session, I just discussing the marking scheme of the data interpretation. If I talk about the pre-examination, 2 to 3 set of questions will asked, and each set of question contains 5 questions. So it means 10 to 15 questions were asked from this section on pre-examination. If I talk about the mains examination, 80% of the questions were asked from data interpretation. So this clearly shows that how data interpretation is important for us, because according to marking scheme it is very important, and also it contains many topics. If we talk about the latest scenario, the most of the arithmetic topics comes in the form of DI. So in today's scenario, DI is very important for all the banking and insurance examination, right? So first of all, I talk about some points about data interpretation. That what is data interpretation? Data interpretation is simply a data which is represented in the form of different graphs. Like if we represent our data in the form of table, then it calls a tabular graph, right? If we represent a data in the form of building, in the form of bar, then it is called as a bar graph. If we represent our data in the form of line, then it is called as line graph. And if we represent our data in the form of circles, then it is called a pie chart, right? So these are the 4 basic graphs of data interpretation, and there are some more DI like missing DI, caselet DI, it is also called a paragraph DI, triangular DI, radar graph, and the DI based on arithmetic. So these are the types of DI which we seen in the data interpretation section, right? So in this video, we are going to discuss a DI which is based on arithmetic topic, which is time and work. So in this section, in this session, we are going to discuss data interpretation which is based on time and work. So before starting our session, once again I request all of you to share the link of the session on each and every social media platform, so that each and every student can avail the benefit of this free session, right? So now I'm going to start the session. So the question is on the screen, is on your screen, which is a DI which is based on a time and work. B and C together started to complete the work X, and after 10 days they both left the work, and then remaining work is done by A alone in 15 days. And in the second paragraph, A and C together started to complete a work Y, and after working for 12 days they both left the work, and the remaining work is done by B alone in 16 days. And D first completed the work X and then completed the work Y in total 38 days, and the efficiency of A is 20% more than B, and B completes work X in 36 days, full stop. So these are the important points of this paragraph DI. And in the last statement, it is given that the efficiency of all in completing work X and Y is same. That means the efficiency of A, B, C and D is equal for work X and also for work Y, right? So now I'm going to solve this DI. But before solving these kind of a paragraph DI, we should remember some points, like in this type of DI we should read all the conditions carefully. Firstly, we should read all the condition, and then we use these conditions in and written in the form of mathematically, and then solve it. And after solving all the conditions, the questions of this DI becomes very easy, and we can easily solve all the questions. So now moving to the moving to the questions, that how we can solve this type of questions, right? So now I'm going to start the first condition, which is B and C together started to complete the work X, and after 10 days they both left the work, and then remaining work is done by A alone in 15 days. It clearly represent that B and C started the work and work for 10 days, and then the remaining work is done by A in 15 days, right? So now I'm going to solve the paragraph 1, which is the work X is first started by B and C, and they work it for 10 days, and then A finished it in 15 days, right? So I can solve it. The work X is equals to 10B plus 10C plus 15A, right? So this is condition number 1, which we find from the paragraph first, right? Now I'm going to the paragraph number 2. The paragraph number 2 is based on the work Y. A and C together started to complete a work Y, and after working for 12 days they both left the work. So now I'm going to the second condition, which is based on work Y, and this work is started by A and C together, and they work it for 12 days, and then the rest of the work is done by B in 16 days. So I can also write it sorry, 12A plus 12C plus 16B. So this is the second condition, right? So if I in the next condition, it tells D first completed the work X and then completed the work Y in total 38 days, right? So the time taken by D for work X plus time taken by D for work Y is 38 days. This is the third condition. And in the fourth condition, it tells the efficiency of A is 20% more than B. That means the efficiency of B is 100, then the efficiency of A is 120. So we can also write it 6:5. This is the efficiency of A and B, right? So now using the efficiencies, we also find the total work X. In the third statement, in the third paragraph, B completes work X in 36 days, right? So B finished the work in 36 days with the efficiency of 5. So we can easily find the total work X. We can easily find the total work X because B finished it in 36 days with the efficiency of 5. So the total work X is 5 into 36, that is 180. So this is the value of X. So the total work x is 180 work, right? So by using this condition, the value of x, we can solve the efficiency of C, because we know the efficiency of A, we know the efficiency of B, right? So by using efficiency of A, B and total work X in condition number 1, we can easily find the other values, right? We know the total work X, we know the efficiencies of A and B. Now I am going to solve the efficiency of C by using this condition. So the total work X, which is 180, is equal to 10 into B, means efficiency of B is 5, that means 10 into 5, which is 50, plus 10C, because we don't know the efficiency of C, and the efficiency of A is 6, so that means 15 into 6, which is 90. So solving it, we got the efficiency of C is 4. So this is the efficiency of C, which is 4. Now using the efficiency of A, efficiency of B and efficiency of C in condition number 2, so we can easily find the total work Y, right? So I am using condition number 2. So Y is equals to 12 into A, that is 6, 12 into 6, which is 72, plus 12 into C, which is the efficiency of C is 4, that means 12 into 4, which is 48, plus 16 into efficiency of B is 5, that is 16 into 5, which is 80. So the total work Y is 200, right? So I am finding I find the total work Y. So now I have the efficiencies of A, B and C, which is 6:5:4, and the total work X is 180 and the total work Y is 200. Now we have to find the efficiency of D, because we know D finished work X and Y in 38 days. So if we talk about the efficiency of D by using this condition, so D finished, I'm solving it here. D finished work X and work Y in 38 days, right? So if I solve for the efficiency is equals to the work upon time, right? So the work done by D is X plus Y, which is 180 and 200, that is 380, and 380 of the work he finished in 38 days. So the efficiency of D is 10, right? The efficiency of D is 10. So now I have the efficiencies of A, B, C and D. All 4 persons efficiency we can find. The efficiency of A is 6 and B is 5 and C is 4 and D is 10, and the total work we also find, which is total work X is 180 and the total work Y is 200, right? So by using all these conditions, all these data, we can solve all the questions very easily. So now we are going to the question number 1. So the question number 1 is A, B and C working together and completed work X in N days, and A, B, C and D together and completed work Y in M days. So we it tells that the N is a time taken by A, B and C together for work X, and M is a time taken by A, B, C and D together for work Y, right? So if we talk about time, so time is equals to work upon efficiency, right? So we have efficiencies of A, B, C and D, which is 6, 5, 4 and 10, and the total work X is 180 and Y is 200, right? So now I am finding the value of M, which is a time. So the time taken by A, B and C together for work X, which is 180 is a work. Now efficiency of A, B and C is 15. So it is 12 days. So the value of the time taken by A, B and C, which is equivalent to N. So the value of N is 12 days, right? Now I'm going to the second condition of the question, which is A, B and C, A, B, C and D together completed a work Y in M days. So the time taken by A, B, C and D together for work Y, which is equals to M, and it can find through the total work Y, which is 200, with the efficiency of A, B, C and D is 25. By solving, we got the value of M, that is 8 days. So we have to find the value of M plus N. So M plus N is equals to 8 plus 12, that is 20 days. So this is the answer of this question. I hope you all understanding the question. It is very easy. If we have the values of A, B, C and D, and also we have the values of X and Y, so we can solve it very easy, right? So now I am going to the question number 2, which is A, B and C working together and completed 1/3 of the work X, and then A and C is replaced by D to finish the remaining work. Find total time, right? So we have to find the total time, and if we know the concept of time and work, then we can solve this question orally, right? So if we talk about the work X, which is 180, so 1/3 of the work means 60 work, right? So I'm doing this solving this question with the help of a line. So A, B and C started a work and can finished 1/3 of the work. So 1/3 of 180, which is 60. So A, B and C finished 60 work. Then we have 120 work left. Now it tells A and C is replaced by D. A and C is replaced by D. That means the 120 of the work is finished by B and D together, right? So we have the efficiencies, we have the work, so we can easily find the total time, right? So the time is equals to work upon efficiency. So in the first section, 60 work is finished by A, B and C together, right? So the total work is 60 and the efficiencies of A, B and C, A, B, C and D was 6, 5, 4 and 10, right? So the efficiency of A, B and C is 15, that is 4 days. And in the second part, 120 of the work is finished by B and D. The efficiency of B and D is 15, which is 8 days. So the total time to complete the work is 4 plus 8, that is 12 days, right? So the answer of this question is 12 days. So you can see, if we have finding all the values of the paragraph, then we can solve the questions very easily. I hope you all understanding the question, you all understanding the concept of this questions. Now I am moving to the question number 3. In question number 3, a person E starts the work X and leave after 12 days, and then B and C finished the remaining work in 8 days. and find the ratio of the number of days by A and E together to complete work X, and D, B and C together to complete both X and Y together, right? So if we talk about the time, right, so we have already seen the time is equals to work upon efficiency. So if we have to find the time, so we need a work, we need a efficiency. So we have the work X and Y, so we but we don't have the efficiency of E. We have the efficiencies of A, B, C and D. So first we should solve for the efficiency of E, and which we can find from the condition number 1 of question number 3. If I solve for this statement, right, it tells E starts the work X, which is 180, and leave after 12 days. That means E starts the work and finished and do for 12 days, and then B and C finish the remaining work in 8 days. And if we talk about the efficiency of B and C, which is 5 and 4, right? So B and C finished can do 9 work per day, and they work for 8 days. This means 8 into 9, that is 72. That means 72 of the work out of 180 can be done by B and C together, and the rest of the work, which is 102 and which is done by E in 12 days. So 108 work, is done by E in 12 days. That means the efficiency of E is 108 upon 12, that is 9. So we can solve it orally if we know the concept. But if we don't know the concept and if we are not able to solve it orally, then we can solve it by using pen and paper, right? So if in the condition E starts the work and leave after 12 days, that means E work for 12 days and then B and C work for 8 days. B and C work for 8 days and finish a work X, which is 180. Now we are putting the values of B and C, which is 5 and 4. So 5 plus 4, 5 plus 4, which is 9 into 8, that is 72. So 12E is equal to 180 minus 72, that is 108. So 12 nines are 108. So the efficiency of E is 9. So now we have all the conditions, all the data. Now using all these data, we find this question. So in this question, first we have to find the time, and we already discussed the time is equals to work upon efficiency, right? So in the first condition, we have to find the time taken by A and E together for work X, right? So time is equal to work upon efficiency, and the total work X is 180 upon the efficiency of A and E, and the efficiencies of A, B, C, D and E are 6, 5, 4, 10 and 9. So the efficiency of A and E, that is 6 plus 9 is 15. So the total time is 12 days, right? And in the second condition, the time taken by D, B and C together for work X and Y, right? So work X is 180 and work Y is 200. So the total work is 380, and the efficiency of D, B and C, which is 10 plus 5 plus 4, which is 19, and the total time is 20 days, right? So the time taken by A and E together is 12 days and D, B and C together is 20 days. Now we have to find their ratio. So the ratio is 12:20, which can be written as 4 3s are 12, 4 5s are 20. So the required answer is 3:5, right? So this is the right answer. So these are the questions which is based on this DI, and you you can solve all these questions very easily if you solve some simple steps. If you follow some simple steps, first we have to read all the condition, then we used these condition in a mathematical form and then solve it, and after solving all the values we are able to solve all the questions, right? So I hope you all enjoy the session, you all understanding the concept, and it is very important for the mains examination, because this DI is based on time and work. So thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, if you like the session, then please like the video and also share the link of the session on each and every social media platform, so that each and every student will connect us and get the benefit of this session, right? And also please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for more updates. Thank you.